Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Cancer for the month of August 2021. I hope all my Cancer friends are doing great. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards. And this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Cancer. In the past position, we've got the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the Ten of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands. In the present position, we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Lovers. And in the future outcome position, we have the Four of Wands, clarified by Strength. So let's get right into it, dear Cancer. In the past position, we do have the Three of Pentacles, which is a really great card to have because it suggests to me that you were very much involved in building your foundation in the past through collaborative teamwork. We see several people in this card. They're all working together to build this cathedral that they find themselves in. You have worked really hard to get to where you are today. That is the message from Three of Pentacles. You invested a lot of time and your energy into teamwork. You learned value through that collaboration. You learned a lot of lessons about responsibility as well. You definitely realized that hard work and dedication and commitment brings a lot of rewards. And actually the seeds that you've planted in the past are coming to fruition because we do see this incredible combination of happiness here. We also see something to celebrate towards the end of August in this Four of Wands. So there's definitely seeds that you've planted in the past that are coming to bring the rewards that you're going to see come to the surface and blossom for you in the end of August as well as throughout September. Now the Three of Pentacles here is clarified by the Page of Swords. I'm not sure that I like the Page of Swords all that much because he does, sometimes when this card shows up it brings a little bit of gossip with it. Sometimes, there's a little bit of deception as well. Swords are a suit of challenges. They are can be difficult at times because swords represent words and words can be used in a very critical way. So it does look like someone in this team was kind of critical of you in the past position. And that kind of affected you quite strongly, because otherwise this card wouldn't have showed up. You're still kind of thinking back, and there's something that continues to follow you from the past, and you want to make sure to work through it. But, when you have the Page of Swords, definitely it suggests that perhaps there was a little bit of gossip going on in this group environment that you had that was quite hurtful. It could be that you feel someone wasn't particularly honest with you, or perhaps did not work as hard as you did not contribute as much as you did in this team environment. But definitely it's a good thing that the Page of Swords here is in the past position because it suggests that the majority of that unpleasantness is actually behind you. Now in the obstacle position, we do have the Ten of Cups, which is not generally the best card to have in the challenging position because the Ten of Cups suggests a happy family. It's an achievement of a dream, finally getting that wish granted, and there's people that are supporting you and standing, shoulder to shoulder with you and enjoying your achievement. But when you have this in the challenging position, when you have the Ten of Cups in the challenging position, it could mean that you may feel a little trapped in this dream that you have built for yourself, because honestly we don't see these two people's faces, so it could be that they're not as happy as they're pretending to be. It could be that you may feel in the month of August that you are really trying to look super successful and happy when in truth you may feel there's something that isn't quite right. And it looks like it's related to your family circle. So there's some sort of a relationship that needs to be reevaluated, reassessed. Perhaps there needs to be more work and energy invested into it. But it looks like you've already invested quite a lot, because in the clarifying position we have the Nine of Wands. This card is a card of exhaustion. This card is a card of, kind of working and working and working and not really seeing the results that you're hoping to see. And you still realize that there's more battles that are coming towards you, because we see this person looking to the side as if he's expecting a new challenge to show up, and that is going to kind of have a little bit of an effect on you in the month of September. So be aware of that. There may be some delays and some setbacks and some confusion when it comes to your family unit, when it comes to your friendship unit. Sometimes our friends are actually the family that we see and that we value in our life. So the Ten of Cups can represent, it doesn't necessarily have to represent family aspect of your life. It could be your friends, that you kind of view as family. Now, definitely there's going to be a little bit of disharmony that you're going to experience in the month of August when it comes to family. But it's important to remember these are minor arcana cards. And after all, in the present position, you have wishes coming true. In the future outcome position, you definitely have an incredible Four of Wands, so something to celebrate. So that's important to remember, that in the month of August, you're going to have a lot of reasons to be happy. First, in the present position, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which definitely suggests that you feel content, that you feel satisfied with how things are happening at the moment. The Nine of Cups is widely known as a card of wishes coming true, and also being on the right path as well. Definitely remember to focus on the little things, because it is the little things that add up and make this journey, make this experience to be really successful. And honestly, you have this one of the most amazing combinations, because you've got Nine of Cups here clarified by the Lovers. Lovers suggest to me that your heart is really going to be happy, that either you're following your passion, you're starting to pursue what makes you truly feel good. The Lovers card also suggests to me that, there are partnerships in your life that are super solid, that you really don't, perhaps you're not aware how much people truly love you and how much people truly support you, because you have incredible support. And sometimes people don't communicate this. Sometimes people assume sometimes people kind of think that, well, they've mentioned it previously, so it applies to every day. But we need to be reminded, that we're supported, and that we have people we can actually count on, people that won't let us, kind of go down the wrong path. The Lovers is a really good omen, and it's also a major arcana card. It's a card of friendships and partnerships, because not all partnerships are romantic. Sometimes there are partnerships that are at work between co-workers and colleagues, that create that strong support system, if you will. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have the Four of Wands, which is a card of celebrating. There could be a birthday party that's going to happen in the month of August, or a wedding, or it could even be a barbecue, or some sort of a family gathering, friendship, friend gathering, if you will, where you are coming together with other people and celebrating perhaps the end of summer, or what have you. But definitely there's going to be a lot of joy that you're going to experience in the month of August as a result of the Four of Wands. Now, we do have the Strength card. This is not my favorite card, because generally Strength cards suggest that you're going to have to be patient with someone in your family in the month of August. Strength is also a reminder that you need to allow things to unfold naturally when you let things go and you don't have so much control over many different things. Then you allow the universe to realign for you to bring the best things, events, and people into your life so you can fully take advantage of that. Now, let's see what two mystical wisdom cards can clarify for us. Dear Cancer, we've got children, know that your children are protected, and illusion, embrace the truth. Illusion is a bit of a warning, I have to say here, because it does suggest that there is something in your life, dear Cancer, that you are not really seeing for what it really is. Illusion means having a false perception of something or someone that is not real. So be really careful in the month of August with how you perceive things. Also remember that we are in the Neptune retrograde period, and so the things that may be happening around you, and like your family members or your friends or your coworkers may be sharing things with you that are not necessarily true, because not everything as it seems. You definitely want to check out my other video where I do ancestors, messages from ancestors, where I talk specifically about your sign and what to expect during this Neptune retrograde time period. But definitely everyone is destined for greatness, but when you have the illusion card, you may be held back by something that you are willing to embrace, but may not realize that you are embracing it. Perhaps it's your ego that is, sort of chained to a comfortable materialistic lifestyle, or to some sort of an unhealthy relationship that is in your life. This negative illusion is what is holding you back from being who you truly are. So a mental and emotional rigorous self-evaluation is definitely needed in order to move forward with confidence. And of course, the children card is know that your children are being protected. That is a really wonderful card to have. Sometimes children can mean your pets, or people that you feel like you're responsible for, but definitely it's a really nice reassuring card that your children are protected. Let's see what two answers from angel cards I pulled. We've got recovery and ask your angels. So you are in the process of healing. You are in the process of getting